They really don't do it like the show anymore. They do not do it like Degrassi anymore, and I love this show so much. I love the news that just came out even more. Before we get on, I just want to flex that I've met Nina Dobrev. Never met Drake, but I met Elena Gilbert and Mia from Degrassi. So anyway, back to the headline. You can watch the full trailer over on YouTube, but I was like, whoa, the second I saw Drake pop up, I wasn't expecting him to be at the front lines of this. But then again, do you remember his music video for I'm Upset? He had essentially the entire Degrassi cast in that, and it was on set at the Degrassi school. So I guess the more that I'm sitting with it, I'm not exactly shocked that Drake is featured in this. So the documentary will tell the story of Degrassi, how it came to be, and it's not just the version that we know with Drake or Nina Dobrev or Stacey Farber or Lauren Collins. Paige, love you so much. There was a whole show before that one. In fact, the series began with the show The Kids of Degrassi Street, and it premiered in 1979. I have to wonder if a show like Degrassi would even work nowadays if it premiered in 2025. It tackled things that were actually serious, and that's the really sad thing with growing up, is a lot of the content now that's being put out on Disney Channel or Nickelodeon, they don't tackle those tough topics like they did when I was a kid. For example, I remember watching That's So Raven, which was one of my favorite shows on Disney Channel, and them talking about Black History Month. On The Proud Family, they would talk about, you know, Kwanzaa and those things, and you learned about those valuable life situations at a young age, but in a palatable way. When you would watch shows like Degrassi, you saw yourself in the characters, and if you didn't see yourself, you saw your neighbor or your cousin or your best friend, or, you know, it was relatable content, and that's why I think it rings so true for us, or even the people that came before me and the people that are coming after me with the different iterations. But I am so sad for this documentary. I love it. I love the theme song, and more of Degrassi, more of quality content. I love good news. And before I go, I would be remiss without bringing this up. This has to be the best, outside of OG Bravo commercials, this has to be the absolute best promo for a show ever. You had to be there, and I'm absolutely nauseated to find out this was 15 years ago. This was 15 years ago. But this is the absolute best promo for a season ever, and you just had to be there, and I'm gonna go watch it and get chills, but I just had to talk about it.